This is Steve Ridgel admitting to you that, like probably many of you, I've always wanted my prayer life to be better than it is. I think every Christian sometimes experiences that whole time of, am I really communicating what I want to? Is God really hearing me? Or am I really saying what I want to say? Can I pray better? And so I thought this morning I might just share 3 ideas with you that have really helped sharpen my prayer focus, and maybe it will help you too. Number 1, I've become a big believer in praying detailed prayers. For example, we have a neighbor across the street that fell and broke her ankle. And so one of the things we're praying is not just that her ankle will get well, but we're specifically praying that she will not have to have surgery on her ankle. Or when somebody says, can you pray that I find a better job? Well, I ask, well, what do you mean by better? And what specifically can I pray for in terms of your job? And maybe it's they want a better work environment. Maybe they need one that pays a little better. Maybe they want a job that has Saturdays off. Whatever it is, I've tried to pray more specifically for those kind of things. Not just help my children to find the Lord, but I pray for somebody specifically to come into your child's life that will help point them to Jesus. Maybe there's someone in your child's life, and I pray specifically for them to have the courage to speak to your child about Jesus. Whatever it is, you get the idea. I'm much more specific in my prayers. This is what we are asking for specifically today. A better test result, a higher blood count, whatever it is. So be specific. I think that will help your prayer life. Number 2, be repetitive. I've really thought a lot about the fact that the woman who keeps coming to the judge with a request, and finally she wears him down to the point he gives her her request. I try to wear God out. Somebody says, well, I hate to ask for the same thing over and over again. He's God. He knows. Yes, he is. But he tells us to ask. And Jesus said, continue to ask. Don't give up. So I ask over and over and over again for the same thing. I may have something coming up on a Monday, and I may start the week before, and I pray multiple times every day for the same exact thing. I think that sharpened my prayer focus. And number 3, I'd encourage you to pray bold things. I say, well, I think what I'd like is to pray for God to just give me enough money this week to make the utility payment. Well, maybe you want to be bold and say, God, I'm asking you for enough money to pay the utility payment and have enough to buy groceries, or have enough to buy something for the neighbor next door. Or, God, I want you to pour down the blessing so much that I can give to you and buy the groceries and pay the utility bill. I don't know what your big, bold prayer is, but I think we've got to get better at the bold prayers. After all, we do serve a God who can do immeasurably more than we can ask or even imagine. So let's pray bold, courageous, audacious prayers. God, not just help me get through the surgery, but God, heal completely my foot, my leg, whatever it is you pray for. Pray the bold prayer. So pray bold things. Repeat the prayer and be specific. And I think those 3 things will sharpen your prayer life. They'll help me in my prayer life. This is Steve Ridgel, encouraging you to talk often to your God.